Hello, everybody. This is the comic book frog, bro.
You just stepped in on my introduction.
You don't have an introduction.
Hello, bro. Yes, because we are here to talk about Hawkeye. It's episode 3. It came out just today. And oh boy, are we excited to talk about it. I know last week we had 2 episodes, and it was quite a bit, but we loved every moment. I loved every moment of this episode too. But before we get into this, let's go ahead and introduce our panel here. At my side, you can see him. He's sitting there in the darkness. You know that frog. It is Froggy, the comic book frog. Hello.
Hello. It's me, the comic book frog, bro.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro.
That's good, bro. And below
Bro,
you can see
bro.
it's Zach, bro.
You need to check out bro down there, bro.
It's a bro
Yeah, it's Zach,
fest.
bro.
What's up,
Yes,
bros?
very many bros. Very
Please make
many.
sure to subscribe, bro.
Make sure you
Yes.
subscribe, bro, and
Hit
like
the link, bro.
If you dislike, bro, we won't be able to tell, bro.
That's
So-
right. They got rid of the dislike, bro. So only likes show up, bro. That's right. Let's go ahead and look at some of these comments before we get into this episode.
Yo,
Zach
bro.
is very excited that he's sitting next to Haley Steinfeld. Does your wife know how excited you are?
Yeah, bro. It made my week, bro.
I'm glad that I could do that for you. Maranya says she didn't realize it was Zach's face at first. It's a good one. Thank you. I worked hard. Maranya likes the costume for Kate in this. I mean, there's no hip holes, but
Yeah. It's not perfect.
Stop.
It is practical.
I can feel the simping from over here.
Simping
Yelena
easy.
isn't on
Hey.
here yet.
Hey,
Yes.
Simping
When
ain't easy,
Yelena
bro.
and Haley Steinfeld are sitting in the same room, Zach will die.
I
That's
will
not
no
true, bro.
longer be showing
When
up here. I'll be
when
dead.
Haley, Seinfeld, Yelena, and
And
Echo?
Echo, all three.
Eh,
Oh, you do not like handicap girl? Oh,
Electra.
she's okay.
She's all right. Put Electra in there instead, though, from Daredevil.
wow.
Oh,
You just racist today.
No, you are not gonna go Breen on me like that,
I'll never go
sir.
bring on you.
No,
Bro, you need his
sir.
own person, bro.
bro. Why don't you come down here, bro?
I could, bro. I'm in the shadows. I could be under the desk.
The Shabros.
Yes, the
Shabros?
shadows.
Shabros?
Zach. Oh, you like how your face is perfect size, the perfect size for your
Yes,
It
Yes.
was.
it is
Yeah.
great how they both look like that derp face.
Let I had to look through our videos for a good picture of Zach, and it's
It
been a
must,
few
it must
weeks.
have took you forever to find a
It
good
must
picture.
have.
It took a little
must
while.
have.
It took a little while because listen, he's sitting down there. He has zero color on his face, totally washed out. You have the gray light back there, and
Of course, he has no color on his face. He's white.
No, well,
He
if
doesn't
you
like
try to
white.
get close, look how blue it is, though. It's not like me. You can see the skin color. See, yours is washed out, though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
he's-
have a little $15 camera. for me.
Zach, he's not.
Yeah.
Zach does not like color. That's why his
So I
face is
had to
washed out.
edit a little bit, but I think I did a good job. Maranya is saying that one of the Easter eggs that she really likes it is the helping hands, bro. Or it
His
says
hands.
something like that on the trucks, on the vans, the moving company. It is very good. I like it too.
It's funny.
So, this episode pretty much picks up where we left off. We have Hawkeye and the Haley Steinfeld, Kate.
Well,
on
not
those
right
little
where we
rockers.
left off. Before it gets to that, it starts with the flashback
Echo.
to Echo, young Echo.
They explain Echo, yes.
Yeah.
And that we see she has a role model, and Ronan apparently kills him later on. I'm keeping it very broad, and there's a man called Uncle.
Well,
The
Not the man from Uncle.
to
but
be
a man
fair,
called- they call Uncle. Mhm.
the guy who takes care of her, brings her home. He's kind of like a father figure to her. He's basically called Uncle too.
Yes,
Is
but
he?
he does.
Oh, okay.
But the other one,
The other uncle.
I don't want to talk about too much about it because they just show a hand. That's
A giant, huge hand from Tubby.
yes, and a
Bro.
little and a little chuckle there, warm.
They
Oh,
don't like to say his name.
We're not going to say his name. We're not going
gonna
to say his name.
No.
I'm too excited to say his name. I can't.
It's
I don't
can't.
wanna-
okay.
I'm shaking.
I
You
don't
do-
want to. I don't want to jinx it either.
You must do what Taylor Swift says. Calm down, bro.
I thought you were going to say shake it off.
You must have it to shake it off. But you do not.
Oh. But yes, it explains Echo's position with the Ronin. And Echo comes later, and we're back in the present. She goes down to Kate and Clint as they are tied up to these little horses that you put quarters in. That.
You
Perfect.
ride the pony, bro. You ride
Yes.
the pony. That's what they say.
1 second. I'm going to go ahead and... the media is making a big deal because the actress is actually deaf. She's reluctant to talk about how she lost her right leg, but they will promote the hearing loss and stuff like that.
I don't remember Echo in the comics losing a leg, but then I saw
It
that in the show, and I was like,
it might actually be the actress.
it might. Yeah, they might have done that for the actress. Yeah, I thought that was neat.
Don't you remember? There was the same thing for Titans. That was for Barbara Gordon.
Yep. They got rid of her leg because she doesn't have a leg.
She didn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah, but she doesn't need a leg.
She uses as a weapon, though. Ooh, boxing guy.
She doesn't need a leg to be herself. But moving right along, yes.
In Fancy 3. Yes, right, bro?
What?
Moving right along. Fancy 3.
Moving right along. Yes. So the conversation gets pretty intense because
bro tells girl says, I'm going to break out. You follow my lead. He breaks out. He does whole crazy thing, fights with Echo, grabs arrow, shoots, kills guys. Many bros die that day. It was very bad, sad day at work. We went from 0 accidents to multiple.
That is true. No, it was actually really cool. I was interested by this bit because both Hawkeye, he has the hearing aid because he actually makes a point to clarify he's not deaf, he's hard of hearing.
Yeah.
And Echo actually says that he would be better if he didn't have the hearing aid. He relies too much on it.
I will say to this, if they put out a casting call and specifically looked for that, and this is her first acting role, she did a great job.
I think so too.
I mean, she can't really talk, so her acting is mostly facial expressions and, her signing, but she did a great job. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
But yes, they do escape pretty much, but that Echo actually tells him that he relies too much on technology with the hearing aid and gets to a point where she knocks Clint down, the hearing aid comes out, and she steps on it.
You know how expensive those things are? Jeez.
Yep. So he is unable to hear, really. Even though he's hard of hearing, it doesn't matter. He can't really.
We also get a flashback of the guy who took care of her, the Native American guy that was helping her, raising his child. He gets killed by Ronin, so she has a huge vendetta. She wants to kill Ronin. But
I glossed. Not glossed over. I touched on that lightly. He ends up dying from Ronin's hand. So she wants to know about Ronin because,
she wants revenge.
Kate was wearing the outfit, and so she wants to know the exact details.
But they just said that if it says they understand through another interpreter. It says like you're lying. You have to know who Ronin is in order for you to basically, because she's wears shirt, clothes. You come out. They do not like that. So he's involved.
Yep.
But the other thing about Echo, it was learned. She's basically, for those who don't know, she's basically a female Taskmaster. She can copy, she watches and mimics it, and she does everything you do.
See, from what I gathered in the show, it looks like they have her just being like hyper observant. Like when she's in the karate class, she looks at the kid's leg and
Yes,
she knows his fighting
she's
stance, so
she's
she's able
she's
to
not
counter.
she's not like MCU cheap knockoff Taskmaster. She is made by Brian Michael Bendis.
We do not say that name here.
I like how you said that with a straight face.
It's because he is the uncle.
Okay, so moving along.
Moving along.
I want to
And
get to
that's
my
it for
favorite
you.
part of the episode.
The dog?
The car chase.
Oh.
Yes, go ahead. You take it away, Zach. Bro.
This car chase. Okay, so Clint and Kate, they escape the warehouse. They get into the parking lot, and Kate sees a '72 Dodge Challenger. It's a beautiful car. She's like, "We're gonna take this one, right?" And Clint's like, "I'm not breaking the window of that car." So they get into like this boxy.
But do you remember?
Car.
You should point out the significance of that car.
What's the significance of that car?
That's the car that they fleet around. They drove in the faction run. It's being chased by bros.
Oh, is it? Okay, I haven't read the faction run in a while.
So instead of destroying the car like they did in the comic books, you decided to go for a crappy pimple bill.
They get a junker of a car. Hawkeye hot wires it. Clint hot wires it. Now the whole time he doesn't have his hearing aid. So as he's telling Kate, "Hey, I'll drive. You drive. I'll shoot." She's arguing with him, but he can't hear her. She's like, "I can't hear you, so I'm just gonna assume you go along with everything."
Position your microphone a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you dropped out there a little bit. Well, we heard what you said.
Yeah.
Yes. Now
it was a fun little scene because they do like, what is it, the Sugar Plum Fairy dance song from the Nutcracker while they're driving the car. There's this really cool scene where they're going. It's like one continuous camera shot just going around in the car. It's really cool.
Yes, the cameraman was riding in the back of the car. Poor guy.
Yeah. So really cool. You get to see some of Hawkeye's trick arrows. He's got like a Play-Doh arrow, a spiderweb arrow, and my favorite arrow at the end of the car chase, because he has Kate shoot a normal arrow, and Kate's whining like, "It's a normal arrow. What's it gonna do?" So he tells her to shoot it up, and she does. Then he shoots a Pemtech arrow, and the Pemtech arrow hits the big arrow, and it's like a giant tree falling down a bridge. It was my favorite part of the episode. It was really
surprised the bridge did not break in half.
It was very good. But they they get to the point where they pretty much escape.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to this doctor, the hole in the wall kind of place, and they have her fix the
This
hearing
doctor
aid.
is also famous in comic books. People go to her because when they need stuff to fix.
She's not night nurse, huh?
No, I don't think it's Night Nurse. It's this woman who's always fixing stuff. She was in the Captain Marvel book. I remember that. She was also featured there too. So she's been around for a while. It's just when people need to be fixed, they get fixed. Actually, she was involved in the Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before this, though, there is actually a little scene we glossed over. Getting back to the apartment, he can't hear her, but there's a call, and he has this really sweet moment with his son, and it's so hard to watch because he wants to be there so bad and wants to talk to him, but he just can't really hear him.
That was a really emotional. Almost, I would dare say it. I almost teared up.
And she's a very fast writer.
Yes, she's very fast writer.
She's very good at shorthand. That is true. But yeah, because he's like talking to his son.
And Kate is there to help, and we're glad for that.
And there's this really neat scene though, because if you've read Kate in the comics, you might be annoyed at how arrogant she is or how perfect she is. But in this episode, especially in that scene, she has like a really good. You can tell with her facial expressions, like she feels like crap for what she's having Clint go through because she messed up. It's really cool.
The line actually that we read when we were reading the Fraction Run came up today. I don't know if you saw it. She's 9 and she's spoiled rotten. Right there.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a nice little callback. But yes, the diner, they do get to a diner after they get the earpiece fixed. They have a pizza dog now. They officially dub it Pizza Dog, as they should.
As they should.
And they're basically.
I believe his dog's name actually became Lucky.
It did. Lucky the
Yeah.
Pizza Dog is his full name.
Yes, but Pizza Dog is the important part.
Yes, it is.
Forget the
Yeah.
luck.
Yes, he's gonna need a lot of luck. The dog is missing eye and being fed pizza. The dog is gonna die.
And when we talk, I said I wouldn't tell the frog, but I'm going to. Skip and Tosh was commenting on the last week's review video and saying
What?
how
What? He's skipping Tosh
Skip and Tosh.
on was on commenting on
Skip-
channel, bro.
He commented on this and actually reading the Hawkeye book.
What?
Yeah, we have a
Wow, but
celebrity in the comments there.
he's
so,
great.
Go ahead and give him a like.
We do like when bro comments on bro stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
but he
duh.
says that he agrees with how I feel. Kate is being handled here very well because she proves herself. She proves herself. It's not a case of wow, let's just go ahead and call you perfect. No,
Well,
she goes ahead and she is showing her skills, and Hawkeye's genuinely impressed as they're working together.
yes,
But
I do
then
to point
she's
out.
also not perfect either. Like you could tell she's
Yes.
still
Yes.
inexperienced. She
We-
makes mistakes.
We
but
point
yeah.
out in the show we are not a black belt. Even though I live in the darkness, I am black belt. That is not MCU. If you automatically go into this show thinking it's gonna be it's woke, you
are
are
woke.
stupid.
Try it before you buy it or not buy
Whip
it.
it out when in doubt.
No.
But listen, we review a lot of shows on here that we genuinely just aren't having a good time with. This show is great. And just from this episode, we're able to tell. But there's one last thing towards the end.
Mhm.
They figure, Kate says that they need to see what Jack is up to. And Jack is the man marrying Kate's mom. Mm-hmm.
The guy with the sword.
Sacre bleu. He's
Yep.
French.
And they go ahead and they are breaking into her place, kind of. Not really, but kind of. And as they're going through, trying to find out, Hawkeye actually is taking a look around, and he gets to a moment where he's walking, and dun dun, the Ronin sword is held at his throat as Jack is there, and he says,
Yes,
"Don't move."
he is now known as the villain called Mansword.
Swordsman.
What? Swordsman.
Oh, is it the thing's called? Oh,
Yeah.
Dish Dash. He's okay.
It's funny when they first walk in and Clint looks right. It's like I'm in the wrong line of work.
Yes, because Bishop Security has files. Kate's been locked out, though. We should go ahead and mention that because I guess her account was deactivated.
I do like the fact that yeah. No, just to point out that I do like how they show even Hawkeye inside the apartment. They show that he is very alert.
Yep.
So he knew that the swordsman was there.
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if they almost ran into each other because he looked up Kazi. So maybe this is the guy that he was trying to find but couldn't find.
Mm.
Maranya is saying they did the Kate treatment with Echo to show her origins. It's exposition and not Mary Sue for the both of them. No, there are no Marys or Sues in this show. It is just, Kate and Echo, and they are really just solid characters, and I'm excited to see where they go from here.
He's 1
Go
second.
ahead,
I put my hearing aid back on. Okay.
We
I have a question.
Oh, he has a question.
Did we forget to talk about that? Hawkeye is afraid that maybe they were looking for something that was out of the Avengers compound.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That is important because
The watch.
originally, yes, it was a watch. It was I think they even showed a glimpse of it. It was like a Tony Stark watch, I think.
Yeah, in the very beginning, yes. When Kate almost got it, but instead she grabbed the dog and ran away.
Something else I wanted to point out too. We got a little sketch. It's a crappy little sketch.
Yes,
but
and the
it's like
Hawkeye.
a Hawkeye
Yeah.
costume. What are those things on my eyes? Those are wings, like a hawk wing. And he's like, I'm not gonna wear that because I'm supposed to be a ghost, and my wife would divorce me if I wore something like that. So I thought it was really cool. We at least got an allusion to the classic Hawkeye suit. Still waiting for the Sky Cycle. If the Sky Cycle makes an appearance, I'll be happy.
It just sucks because, even in Jessica Jones, she put on the costume.
That's true as well.
So did Luke Cage.
Also true.
It's tradition. Put on a costume.
The classic costume.
And you know what? I really do love it. I love the that's not the words.
Bro.
The callback to these classic costumes. Well, we had Scarlet Witch wearing hers, and Vision there too. There's another
weird hair, when he had like the weird hair things.
Is Quicksilver? Yes, he's the other one.
Quicksilver. Yes. And
Silver Quick.
Loki, classic Loki.
Classic Loki. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's right. Classic Loki.
And now this one. And I don't. They're not going to end up doing him putting on one like it. But I do think they're actually giving him his own kind of costume, which is good. It's about damn time.
I agree. Actually, I think that he will get. So she mentioned something all black with a mask. I don't know if she was talking about the Ronin suit, but I think if he does get a suit, it'll probably look like his ultimate suit did.
Yes, Ultimate Spider-Man. He had the black mask over his face, and he had the purple goggles.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know if he's going. I don't know if there's that. I think he's going to get an all purple kind of outfit.
You think he's going to be Green Arrow, Justin Hartley, with purple?
Well, that's one way to describe it, but
she said say you could have it purple with a hood.
Purple? No, I thought she said black with the hood.
Well, something with a hood, yes.
Thank you for lurking.
Hey, we already have a lurk.
I do not lurk.
He doesn't lurk. He's right here.
I don't lurk. I supervise.
He's in darkness.
Captain America was the first to do a comic book accurate costume. Yes, you are right. But I'm just talking about Phase 4 in general at this moment. But
although I don't know. Well, I guess in the timeline he would be. But I was thinking in terms of when the movies came out. Iron Man's first one was kind of comic book accurate when he was like in the cave.
I mean,
but we're talking about shows though, not the movies.
Oh, okay.
So Captain America doesn't really count because with the other shows that were on it.
I mean, yeah, but they do that, and then he gets an actual serious one to update it.
To be fair, Peter Houghton actually beat us all.
The best Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Oh, hey. But this is that. What are you doing?
But you see, this is all these boards that go across the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Anyway, that does bring us to the end. We really enjoy this show, and we're looking forward to talking about it next week. We're talking about maybe bad batching it. We might. It'll just depend on the schedules for the three of us.
For those of you who are new to this video, bad batching something means we stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning to watch it, and then we go on live right after it ends.
It's painful, but necessary sometimes. So it might be necessary this week, and if so, it is a practice that we're going to be doing. When Bad Batch Season 2 comes around, we might be doing that too. We're not going to do it for Book of Boba Fett, though. That's just a fair warning right now. We're going to review it at a normal time, because like normal people and puppets and frogs. And, well, that about does it for us. We really love this show and look forward to talking about it next week. Please make sure to like and comment and subscribe. Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy our show? Just go ahead and let us know. Also, be on the lookout. We have more content coming your way. Friday, we're going to be doing a live reading, probably of Hawkeye. We really like doing the Fraction Run. We might do 2 more issues of that. Why not? But we will have to wait and see. So until then, thank you so much. Check out the Ko-Fi, and we will see you next time. And bye!
As always, we encourage you to eat, bros.